How are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. I mean, look where we are,
Yeah,
right?
for sure, for sure. So I'm here to ask you some questions.
Okay,
I want honest answers,
all right.
and I want a little bit more of your perspective on the info business of this world and outside of what I see.
Hmm.
And I want to ask you, what do you think is the biggest mistake of content creators who already have an offer?
They might have an offer, but I would say the biggest mistake is trying to copy someone else's content to the T, trying to sound like them, being exactly like someone else. And you just have to lose in the long term because there's nothing really special about you. You're not showing your biggest strengths or even weaknesses, because that's important as well, to create connection with the audience. And I think it doesn't matter if you're a coach, a consultant, and an agency owner. It always goes back to the same point, which is like if you're creating content to get clients, you just gotta find that unique edge, that unique way of showing yourself, because that's the only thing that no one can replicate. So that's the first thing that came to mind when you asked me that question.
So you're saying they should talk about, their personal life, show more about their personalities, and and actually show the bad days as well.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, I wouldn't say everyone, but most people, they just want to make it seem like everything is perfect. No matter if you're doing a B2C offer or a B2B offer, because the types of audiences naturally they change. But if again, it doesn't matter if you're trying to connect, to have some type of connection to get clients, which is what we're all doing here. Just try to find that unique edge, and one of the ways that you can show your unique edge, your unique way of being, is honestly, like, just show and share the things that are unique to you. Yeah.
Nice. So, as you know, I've been working with you.
Yeah.
You've been helping me a lot. And I want to ask you, what was your first impression of me?
My first impression of you, man. I mean, did you read the small book that I gave you?
Yeah.
So it comes back to that, which is like this guy is very hardworking. And when we started working together, he came to me and it was like, you were very shy, the man in his bedroom with those headphones.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that was my first impression of you, a very shy kid. But for some reason I had this sense, I had this feeling that this guy can actually go places, because he listens, he actively listens, and that was only, actively being proven back to me in a good, positive way, because you always showed up, you always asked questions, and I think that's really fucking important in this space, because you actually care, you actually listen, you don't care only and solely on the end goal of making that money, of getting that client, or those clients. It's how can I really give my all to this unique person, to this client, to this project. And I would even say that one thing that you really have, which is important, which a lot of people don't have, is the consistency and the ability to just keep showing up when things just go south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate your words. And yeah, I won't say I agree because that will sound like.
Nah, you gotta agree. He needs to agree. You need to have that positive ego.
Yeah, but I feel like there's always room for improvement, you know.
Of
That's
course,
why
yeah.
I'm always actively listening, asking questions.
Yeah.
I feel like learning is always part of the path,
Yep.
especially when we are starting off. Especially when we know there are people that have a lot to teach us.
Yeah. I agree, man. I do agree.
Awesome. So I had a lot of conversations with leads, with content creators
Yeah.
that already have followers but don't actually have an offer of their own. And what would you say to those creators that are skeptical when it comes down to creating their own offer? Because they get a lot of DMs every day talking about that, and in their minds they're already taking that path out of their mind, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, skepticism, I think it's very important and it's needed, but it's people are too afraid of creating something or of even trying to make some type of money online, because people think that it's basically a mirror. Like, imagine if someone is trying to I think this exercise is really important. It's a nice way of putting things into perspective. Let's say that someone in your life, maybe a salesman, an agency, like, doesn't matter, sent you a message or called you a cold DM or a cold call or went to you in the streets and gave you a pamphlet selling you something. Try to come back, try to go back to that specific moment and try to simulate the same feeling and the same reaction that you had. Just try to remember it. Because, for example, if you are creating content and you know that you could be making some type of money, but for some reason, when some type of opportunity comes to your door of, you know, someone might, hey, send you a message and say, hey, I can help you make more money, basically, right? And you are skeptical about it. You're basically you're maybe losing an opportunity to make money. But that comes from a place, I would say, this is a strong word, but that might come from a place of trauma, because people before have tried to scam you, sold you something, like force selling you something that you don't need, and now you're using that same energy for every single new opportunity that's coming to you. Yeah. And I don't think that's a nice place to be in, because you're just protecting yourself, but you're not protecting yourself from anything. Actually, you're protecting yourself from things that are good for you in this case. Because if you think that every single new opportunity that comes to your door of making more money is bad or a scam, you're genuinely just being so fucking selfish, because you might have some type of knowledge or a specific skill set that you know that you can help people with, but you're not doing it because you're selfish, because you're trying to protect your ego and trying to prove yourself right of, yeah, everyone selling something online is a scammer, is a guru. Yeah. And I was like that before, and I think that to some extent you were like that before as well, of seeing all these people, and most people, I'll admit, like online especially online, a lot of people are just selling bullshit. No results whatsoever, and they just keep pushing the same message. To that extent, I would say, yeah, like, protect yourself, but it doesn't mean everyone is like that. Try to read the person, try to really interpretate that that feeling, right? I would say, like, I'm talking a lot, but I would say, right, like, really quickly to answer your question, there's a lot of fucking wind. Don't be afraid of trying new things, and don't let your trauma control you, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it comes down to being like aware
Mm-hmm.
that there's actually people scamming,
Mm.
but there's also good opportunities that, I mean, you don't lose anything if you take a look at it.
Yeah, yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's normal human psychology, because that's how our brain works. If we see some type of headline or message, and right away it goes to salesly, like, okay, this is something about business, so maybe I have to spend money. Like everyone understands that we're trying to not spend money. No one really likes to spend money. Reality is you gotta spend money to make money. Point blank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But
Don't worry. I feel like the point here is answered. Now you talked about your first impression and what you think my strength is. I want to ask you what you think my weakness may be.
Your weakness?
Be honest, remember.
Yeah. I would say that your only weakness now is maybe you care too much.
What do you mean with that?
You care too much about things that are not serving you. Sometimes I feel like you care too much about a specific person or a specific client that is not serving you.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I would say that's normal because, as I was saying a couple of minutes ago, like this guy cares about the people that he works with, and that he's trying to work with as well. He cares about his messaging, the way that he positions himself, and that's all very good. But I feel like sometimes you gotta let go of expectations from certain opportunities. Possible opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, you just gotta move on and actually help people that want to be helped and respect you back.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel it.
Yeah. This is the thing, like in business, especially in online business, where is this almost parasocial relation that you have with some people. Like it's just it's just a person online, and you're having a conversation with them and working with them. There's this loss of touch, of human touch, of connection, of having a relationship not be business only. But the more that you can actually incline yourself to these strengths, which is caring and connecting, in the long term, the more you win. And you win in quality of relationships and clients and projects, but you lose on quantity. But you don't even need quantity because quality will be there already.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give a quick example. We've been working together for a few months, and for example, right now we are having a retreat, and he's here. Like he took that risk. He's here, and we're cultivating a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
We're having good experiences, but this is a very limited group that I point my finger to and choose. I choose the people that I work with and the clients that I have, because those are my values. And he's learning that.
Yeah.
But actually the thing that I was going to say is he's here for a reason. I've worked with like dozens of clients. My top client now has like 1.4 million followers.
Yeah.
And I've been in business for quite a while, so I know which people are, I guess you could say, fake, and the ones that are honest and have good intentions. And when I say fake are those that only care about the results and that's it. That those are not my values. And so he's here for a fucking reason, because I saw him, and I actually saw him. I felt him in that call, in that first call that we had, and I can happily say that I've been proven right ever since. But because he always showed up, as I was saying, I'm repeating myself here. He always showed up. He always asked questions. He always said, "How can I get a better? How can I make my clients feel even better? How can I make my personal brand even better?" Showing me the metrics, showing me the thumbnails, showing me the videos, like all of that, it fucking matters. And so that's a mirror. If he's treating himself that way, it's basic human psychology for us to understand that, again, if he's treating himself that way in his brand, just imagine how he's gonna treat the personal brands and the business of his own clients.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I care, not about the results, but actually the path, because it comes down to me helping other people, and knowing that other people are helping other people.
Yeah, yeah. It's a spiral effect. It's a cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Do you have any questions for me?
I do, actually. I have a question for you. So, why do you feel like a lot of people in this space that are creating content, from your own perspective, why do you feel like some of them don't actually have results? Why do you feel like they just stagnate? They have a lot of followers, they have likes, a lot of engagement, maybe people even commenting, sending DMs, but no one buys. What would you do?
But they have an offer, right?
With an offer, without an offer, but let's assume they have an offer,
Yeah.
but it's not selling shit.
So
if you went in their business,
offer, yeah.
if you went in their business, what would you do?
I mean, it depends. I mean, each person has its own case, its own struggles, its own strong points.
Yeah.
But when you say they have engagement, but the conversion is not there, maybe something is not on point when it comes down to branding. So they are attracting people that like the content, but are not willing to work with them because or they don't feel connected or the offer is not actually for them. Or I'd say that the funnel maybe goes with the alert sign, you know. I've seen a lot of content creators with landing pages, and I'm sorry for this word, but they were like shit. Yeah. like shit. I mean, a normal person opening the landing page would look at that and would think, nah man, this is not professional. This doesn't seem like a good offer for me, because if the person didn't put enough work in this to show me how it would go and how it could help me, I don't know what's on the other side, so why would I take the risk, you know?
Yeah. So there's a lack of congruency in all of the assets, like the messaging, their niche, their brand. There's a lack of consistency within what they're saying across touch points.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you.
Of course, man.
Appreciate having you here. I hope you're liking my singing.
You're singing?
In this retreat. And yeah, thank you.
Nice, bro. Appreciate it.